you heard of something called the 300-hour pilot? Oh, yeah, that's a good one. You want to say something? Well, yeah. So when you become a pilot, um, you have to accumulate hours of training. So you write those down. Exactly. And eventually you end up having around 300 hours of flight time. And people talk about what happens there. What happens there is 300 hours. That's a lot of hours. He's probably a pretty good pilot. Yeah, that's exactly what they think too. So this sounds great. Yeah, exactly. Except that what actually is happening is that right around 300 hours, apparently, um, people start feeling a level of confidence about their skills that they didn't have before. Meaning, yeah, that they feel like, oh, I'm finally getting this together. The things that were hard before, they're not so hard anymore. But that sounds great. Yeah. The only issue is that it comes as kind of a burst of self confidence, and that burst overshoots the actual reality of their skill. 300 hours. Come on, that's tons of hours. Actually, in flying terms, that's not tons of hours. It takes much more it can be fairly complicated to fly, and it takes much longer than that. Yeah, and so the idea is, well, uh, this is an overconfidence level where the pilot will say, "Ooh, now I can finally do it all," and do things that they actually don't know how to do yet. So overconfidence. Exactly. So that's the 300-hour pilot. And interestingly, that's not just limited to pilots. You mean there's like a 300-hour driver? Well, maybe it's not exactly 300 hours every time, but there is that point where after learning a skill, you finally feel like it's coming together, and the confidence you have is higher than the actual skill level. So that's actually kind of something to be aware of. Is that what you're thinking? Exactly, because it's anywhere you learn a skill, and sometimes there's no big deal, because you're not going to fly. You're not going to fall out of the sky when you're just learning how to ride a unicycle. But yeah, sometimes you fall out of the sky. Bye. Bye.